Welcome to the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, on quest to our team's first ever NBA championship. And now to introduce your host of the stream, from Orlando, Florida, y'all know him best, Hollywood!
Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and we are back. We are live. 32-37 is our record. We are facing the Houston Rockets. I get it, Magic fans. I'm early. It's Monday, 3/17. We just beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, the first seeded, might I add. Cleveland Cavaliers just yesterday at 1 p.m. Hasn't even been 24 hours, but I have been blessed with the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm going to just say it like that. So we got to definitely get this video out of the way. I might be able to go to this game. Who knows? But Magic fans, y'all already know what's going on. Y'all see the clipboard. Y'all know what's going on. And it's time to get to work and action. Man, Magic fans, let's get into it. Rockets, Magic, quite simple. We lost to them last time. And just like we did to the Cavs, I think we should take that we lost last time, let's win this time mentality and just find a way to get this W at home. We finally are back home on our floor, Kia Center. Finally, right? It feels like forever that we've been on this road trip, and it feels good to be back. A 7 p.m. start time, Wednesday, March 19th. Kia Center, Orlando, Florida, 400th West Church Street. Y'all already know. It's a vibe. If y'all have the chance to go to this game, go to this game. I know tickets are low-key expensive. I'm not even going to lie to you for being a regular Rockets game, but I think we have like this little, like, not rivalry, but we got this little thing going with the Rockets where it's like, you know what, like, we could have got Jabari. We picked Paolo. Jabari always low-key has a decent game against us, trying to, of course, prove he should have been the pick, right? I was definitely one of the ones seeing the tapes, seeing what was going on, and I don't really watch college hoops like that, so it definitely was just highlight tape based, but I definitely was the one saying we should go for Jabari. And then the fact that in the summer league I already saw Paulo was a different specimen, and then of course just going into his rookie year all the way leading into now, he's turned all of us into fans, whether it was like me in the summer league or whether it was like anybody else in his all-star year. Now performances that he's been putting up has been phenomenal, so to see it time in, time out against what could have been our future, right, in Jabari Smith. You never know. I hate the people that are like, oh, Jabari Smith would have been this, would have been that, we would have been saying. You never know. You really never know. You really, really never know. Paolo is a different specimen, though. Paolo definitely does seem like the man's going crazy, though. Paolo is definitely the guy who we're so glad. We're so glad that he got picked for this team and that it's working and that we play to his style and that we were able to pull out such a great dub against Cleveland, and now we have to shift the gears into Houston. And although, yes, Houston, we have to go in with the same mentality that we went in against Cleveland. Quite simple as that. Again, I get it. This is Monday. It's not Wednesday. We got days to go in. We don't know the full lineups yet, so on and so forth. Stories that may come out. Never know, right? It's the NBA in 2025. But what I will say is we have to play with that same intensity that we played against Cleveland, in terms of just having to be able to having the chance to come into the game and tell ourselves they shouldn't have beat us the way that they did last time. Let's go out and let's get this W. We're on our floor, Magic fans. We cannot let Houston come in and take a W. We have to do what we did last year, game 1, and just annihilate Houston. Like, I feel like this is one of those games we have to come out and really just go on a type of run to where we truly see that, okay, we got the Wizards next, and then after that we got the Lakers in a week from today, Monday, March 24th, on Dwight Howard's Magic Hall of Fame night, right? Rockets Magic is that game. We can go on a 3-game win streak. We just beat Cleveland, shocked the world. I called it. A lot of people in the Magic fandom certainly did call it, but I definitely just had a feeling. Honestly, I've said it for days. I've said it for weeks. That Cleveland game, after that 40-piece blowout, something was telling me once they really moved us to national television, something told me there's something fishy going on here. I feel like the Magic got this one now. Now the script, now the ball is in our court. And the fact that we were able to do the game that we had, the fact that we were able to put up the performance that we had, we have to follow it up and go into this Cleveland game able to do the same exact thing. Magic fans, it's tough. It's tough to see how good this team can be on any given night. You know what I'm saying? And then realize all of those games, like that 40-point loss, all of those games, the Houston loss, we could have had those games. We should have had those games. But that was in the past. If you look at the standings now, 32 and 37, we're right there to the Hawks, and we're creeping up on Detroit. Detroit, watch out. They lost 2. We have to take advantage of these moments because Detroit and Indiana are just one game behind the Bucks in the 4th seed. And you never know, Magic fans, I literally called it. I literally said you never know how this season can go. You never know how the end could be. This month, I'm telling you right now, it is March 17th. This month, we can go on a run to where truly we end March winning. I say honestly, these 4 games right here, we go on a 5-game win streak, possibly lose against the Mavs, beat the Kings, beat the Clippers, and then go into April on that winning 7 out of 8 games in a row. I'm not going to hold you, Magic fans. That could change a lot. That could change a lot in terms of the standings. That could change a lot in terms of our playoff seeding. I don't want to be in the in-season tournament. Or not the in-season tournament, sorry. I don't want to be in the play-in tournament. I don't want to be the team that is 7th seed and then doesn't make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, history tends to do things. And this NBA season has been crazy. This Magic season has been crazy. So, Magic fans, I just want it to be as simple as that. We go on a run, and it starts now. We already started it yesterday against Cleveland. We beat the best team in the league at their crib. Let's go back to ours. Let's win a game against a solid young team in Houston. Follow it up by a win in Washington. Follow that up with a shocking victory once again over the Los Angeles Lakers. And then come in, have that Hornets game under our belt. Mavericks up in the air. Really how they're playing, it shouldn't be a question. But the Mavericks, something just tells me that game is like one of those, bruh. And then the Kings, we gotta win that game too. Bro, we can really go on this run between that Mavericks, Kings, Clippers. If we manage to win 2 out of the 3, I don't care which. In my personal opinion, I think it should probably be Mavericks in the Kings game, and then we might lose that Clippers game. But if we're able to manage to do a good little run, we're not that far. We're only 5 games from Detroit. In Detroit, who knows how their schedule is? Who knows how Indiana's schedule is in terms of regardless what games are slated, headlines, injuries. You never know what happens in the NBA in 2025. And this is big. This is where the season starts getting good. This is where teams start tightening up. Middle of March, heading into the middle of April, where we now have exactly less than a month. You can easily, almost every team, say less than a month from right now, we will not be playing basketball anymore in the regular season. So Magic fans, what are we going to do? We got to root for this team. We got to definitely enjoy. Play the song before this pregame, before we enjoy. We got Houston on Wednesday, man. We enjoying this Cleveland. This Cleveland victory feels great. Monday morning. We got Houston next. What we gonna do? Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Magic fans, Kia Center, Orlando, Florida. What we gonna do, Magic fans? Is we gonna show up? Is we gonna show out? Is we gonna go on a 2-game win streak? Is we gonna go back-to-back wins? Is we gonna go on a 2 out of the 3 that we are going to guarantee win in a row? Who knows? But you already know what I just said. That Houston game is a guarantee. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to finish it because every time I've done it, we've lost. And I'm not going to do it. I think it's going to be a good game. But genuinely, all jokes aside, we have to start winning these games so we can solidify ourselves in this playoff race. And we can solidify ourselves with a good enough seed to not have to stress enough about the first round when we can do something great, win the first round, and automatically put this season and all of the hardships that we've had this season in the success column. Once we get to the second round, that's better than last year. That's one step better, one step closer to the goal. Even if we lose in the second round, we pack it up, we trade people, we get ready, we get better, and then we come in next year wanting to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, wanting to get to the next round. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to get to the finals. Every year we got to get better. Every year we got to reach the top. And once we get to the top, we got to win it all. I don't want to be that team like in 95. I don't want to be the team like in 2009 to get to the finals and lose. If we go get to the finals, we got to win the finals. Magic fans cannot take another finals heartbreak loss, and we need another championship run, let alone just give us one. Y'all already know, Magic fans. Positive mindset of the day. Again, David versus Goliath. Y'all saw it against Cleveland. This game, we're more so going against somebody that we match up with. They're more so on our same level. So what I'm going to say is never underestimate your opponent. Even if you see them on the same level and you think you're putting in work, you never know how much work they're putting in behind the scenes. So this game's going to be good. They beat us last time. We have to change that. We're on our floor, 7 p.m. Wednesday. Magic fans, y'all already know. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Subscribe. And like always, that's a wrap.
Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.